throughout October, purely for the fact that horror is not normally my thing. Very rarely do I connect with horror, and horror is pretty much all I'm reading throughout October. Yay! Hello everyone, it's Jade from Boho Bookworm. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to tell you some of the books I am going to be reading throughout October, the month of Halloween. It's finally here, one of our favourite times of year. And I have such exciting books to talk to you about today. Physical books as well. I'm actually going to be reading physical books, not just always loading you with my Audible books. Which means I actually have physical books to show you, so let's just dive right in. The first book has been on my TBR and in my Amazon wishlist for such a long time, and I'm so excited to finally dive into it, although it just looks bizarre. House of Leeds by Mark Z. Danielewski. It's massive. Look at this, it's like a bloody encyclopedia or something, and like the whole layout is just bizarre. Like, look at this, the inside is just strange. Like, what is that? Like, at the end, I don't know what this means, but like there's just like an index of like pages and pages of this index. Like, what is it? I don't understand. And there's like a picture, a couple of cool pictures, and I believe that you have to read certain parts of it in the mirror. It's this really, really popular horror novel, and I just cannot wait. To be very honest, all I really know about this book, besides the fact that it is in this very strange format and that you have to read certain parts in the mirror and stuff, is that it's apparently horrifying, and it's about a family who move into this home, and when they arrive they discover something very scary. The house is bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. That's all I know. Am I going to finish this book throughout the month of October? Look how big it is. No. But I'm going to start it. It's probably going to take me a long time. Am I going to finish it this year? Probably not. But I am going to give it a go. It's going to be a very long extended read, and it's also very heavy. It's not one that I'm going to cart around with me like when I go to work. I normally bring a book to read with me in my lunch breaks, but I'm not going to carry such a heavy book around. So it's just going to be the kind of book that I enjoy on a Sunday when I can just relax in bed, and yeah. So it's going to take a long time. I might do a reading vlog for it. I think that might be quite fun. And that one will just span over a year probably, but there we go. So that is going to come. Then an absolute booktube, horror tube fave, Kill Creek by Scott Thomas. I wanted to read this for so long as well. Everyone raves about it, so I am finally joining the club. This is about this best-selling horror novelist who gets invited to spend Halloween night in this infamous haunted house. So he reluctantly agrees, and when he arrives he realises he's not going to actually be alone. Quite a number of other horror authors that helped shape the horror world will be staying there with him, so it's their experience in this haunted house, and I am very much looking forward to it. I think this one I'll definitely probably be able to finish a little bit more. You know what? Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a reading vlog of all of October, because these are two books that I have just been absolutely mad about for so long. Like, it's been really bugging me that I haven't had them in my life because everyone seems to talk about them. So I will be doing a vlog of October, finally reading absolute booktube favourites. Then a book that I'm going to be listening to on Audible, I did try it a while ago and I stopped it and just couldn't be asked to pick it back up really, is Haunted by Chuck Palahniuk. I'm going to give it a final go before either tossing it out or hopefully loving it. Chuck Palahniuk is the author of Fight Club. So I believe that Haunted is this book made up of 23 horror stories, all written by these people that responded to this ad for like an artist's writing retreat, basically to leave their life and their distractions behind for 3 months. They go and stay at this retreat and focus on making this absolute masterpiece that they've been distracted from. However, when they arrive at this old theatre, they realise how isolated they are, and things like everything is in short supply, including food. I don't know, it's been a very long time, so I don't know what put me off of it last time, but we're going to give it another go. It is the month of Halloween. I have to read horrors. I'm also then going to read a book on my Kindle. I bought this Kindle months ago and I have not used it once. In fact, it is completely dead. However, I did buy my first book for it, called When No One Is Watching by Alyssa, which was doing the rounds on BookTube quite a while ago, and quite a lot of people were like quite enamoured by it. Although lately I have been hearing some like iffy reviews, so I don't know what I'm going to think of this book. The premise doesn't sound that great, but there is something that kind of intrigues me about it as well. This is about this girl, yeah, because this is the colour. This is about this girl called Sydney, and she's born and raised in Brooklyn. However, it's like every time she blinks, her neighborhood just changes. There's all this construction going, there's for sale signs getting put up, and now like the neighbors that she's known her entire life are disappearing. So I could be completely wrong about the premise of this book because it's been a while since I heard much about it, but I believe that to kind of like hold on to her town or her neighborhood, she goes on this walking tour. So when she gets to this walking tour, she is accompanied by an unwanted companion, her new neighbour, Theo. And together they do like a deep dive into the history of the neighbourhood. But this also leads them to investigate what really happened to their neighbours who disappeared or are disappearing. I don't really know. Does it sound like something I'm really going to enjoy and give a 5-star review? No, not really. But I've got it. I might as well charge this thing up and read it. Lastly, we've got For Your Own Good by Samantha Downing. This author is fast becoming one that like an audio-by author to me. I'm very excited to dive into this one. I believe it's about this guy called Teddy who has won Teacher of the Year at this like esteemed academy, only boasting about like the best and brightest of students. So Teddy says that his wife is really proud of this achievement. However, oddly, no one's really seen his wife for a while. All Teddy really wants to do is kind of like push his students to their greatest potential. However, things are going on around him that he really couldn't be bothered about. Like there's the death of a school parent that is starting to look more and more like murder. And one of the students is like digging deep into Theo's life, and he really just wants people to leave him the hell alone. That's all I know about that one, and I know quite a number of people are talking about it at the moment, so I'm trying not to get spoiled. Let me know if you've read any of them in the comments down below. I'm sure a number of you will have read House of Leaves or Kill Creek. I can't wait that I can finally talk to people about it, because everyone just raves about these books and I'm just like, I can envision October being quite an exciting reading month. Let me know what scary books you're going to be reading in the comments down below as well, please. Anyway, have a lovely day, everyone, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.